Maneuvering your way through slippery and snow-clogged roads out there is hard enough if you're just trying to get to work. But what if it's a matter of life or death? Tonight, 7 Eyewitness News reporter Brittany Muller shows us firsthand what it's like to respond to an emergency out there in the snow.
Winter comes with its own set of unique challenges. Just ask Thomas Maxian, Regional Director for AMR.
The winter makes things much more difficult for us, and we have to plan better when we know we're going to get a storm.
The ambulance service increases emergency vehicles on the road with managers and supervisors on standby.
We work very hard to do that because that's what the citizens of Buffalo and Western New York need.
On Friday morning alone, AMR says it responded to 8 separate school bus accidents. Maxian says most of these accidents were minor, but in one case, 3 people were taken to area hospitals.
During the morning commute and the afternoon commute, if people could exercise extra caution because the buses and the kids are out there, that would be very helpful for everybody.
Maxian says the average response rate is 6 minutes. During the winter, that rate only increases by 30 seconds in the city of Buffalo.
We want to make sure our crews and our patients are all safe.
Maxian says if you can't drive down a snow-clogged side street, chances are an ambulance can't either.
There were times where we would literally leave the ambulance, take the stretcher down the street, take a sled down the street.
But the main priority here, getting to the patient.
We change our deployment and we have more resources in place so that we can keep response times right where they need to be to ensure that we can get ambulances to people as quickly as possible.
AMR says to make sure your sidewalks and porches are always cleared off in the event of an emergency.
Whatever it takes to get the patient from wherever the patient is to an ambulance or some other transport vehicle into a hospital, we have to figure out how to do that.
AMR says it responds to 350 to 425 calls every day.
We live in Buffalo. We know it's going to snow, and we want to make sure we're ready to serve the community when the community calls.
In Buffalo, Brittany Muller, 7 Eyewitness News.